So now let's put a highlight on TNC. Sakto, ang init natin kay Escalera. Sobrang impressed tayo sa linis ng laro ni SDZYZ. Of course, Captain Bentings. Basically lahat sila. Alright? Let me present to you guys a quick fact na ewan ko lang kung alam ng karamihan ng fans natin. If you guys know, TNC has never been swept. And they most often sweep other teams. Yung mga 1-2 nila, yun yung mga learning games. Parang, uy, we can't do that. Let's not do that. Let's fix that. And then everything else is just, yeah, we'll just take you down.
Yeah, and it's really important na, again, I was saying, to really just maximize all the points that you could get. And hence, you can see why they're still in the top 3. Week 1, they were in the top 3 at the end of that. At the end of the second half, now they're still in the top 3. And now they're top 2.
They're number 2.
Actually.
They're number 2.
And now they're number 2 in the standings. And
dude,
with the track record, deserve.
If season 9 ends now, they're going to MSC. If it ended right here, they're going to MSC.
Yeah, and who would have thought, like, after what happened in season 8, like in the Sunday in season 9, yeah, they could potentially make it. And it's just looking at this record, and if you watched all the games in the series that they've had, I think TNC is the closest that we can get to seeing a different kind of blacklist, in the sense that, okay, the hero pools aren't really that similar, but when I see TNC, I see what blacklist could be. Because the hero pools, other than Jawhead, we haven't seen Dexter play Jawhead yet, and we don't see TNC play things like the Estes rather. Pero the fact that they're super objective focused, they know how to punish if they lose an objective. They aren't afraid to just immediately back out after an objective because they want to find another opening elsewhere. I see them, and I see shades of what Blacklist currently are, because they are still really good at pulling off those certain things. But then at the same time, what they were also back when Oh My Venus and Wise were playing. And again, it just goes to show like the influence that playstyle that Blacklist has on these teams, where TNC, super objective focus. Yeah, they don't get a lot of kills, especially like in Wake 4, they didn't get a lot of kills on the board. But ang dami nilang objectives nakuha. So many towers, so many turtles, so many lords. And this TNC squad is, I feel like at this point, they've earned the respect of the community na congratulations on what you did to transform yourself this season.
Yeah, yung living up to the rise from the ashes na I think that really this season I am surprised as well, like going into the 4th week already. I mean, in the first 2 weeks parang medyo mapapaisip ka pa, right? Like is it going to be like this for a while? And so far week 4, diba? Ganun pa rin. It's been solid, and rise from the ashes. There you go, Leo. Watching his
Sana all.
Sana all, my
No, okay, to be fair, that came from a time when TNC was very shaky and we stuck together, alright? Nandun pa rin kami, this was pre-season 8. Who'da thunk? Who'da thunk na mahirapan yung team ng season 8? Pero, yun nga, it's all about the recovery. It's all about rising up. And boy, did they rise. Medyo lumampas nga yata number 2 pa nga diba?
Sobra-sobra na.
Let's talk about one of their first few big wins in the first half of season 9 here. When they first gave Echo a game loss. Ito lang yung before Echo lost to Onyx, ito lang yung talo ng Echo. Ito lang yung talo ng Echo sa TNC. So this is some sort of statement, right? Na parang we're the 2 best teams. Pero pinakita sila ng Cartesi. Sorry. I got distracted by the highlights.
Ayun na. An outplay, grabe. Grabe rin yun. Grabe yun si Carl TZ kasi, like, who would have expect, right? Like, Echo. Ako kasi every time, like, Echo comes up, obviously, like, in hype up, I'm not riding the hype train, okay? But, like, whenever Echo comes up, like, I gotta give my guest coin to Echo most of the time,
Always.
okay? Most of the time, or most of the time. Like, I mean, this was like a surprise for me in TNC. I'm pretty sure I voted for Echo in all aspects. Like, who would win game number 1, who would win the series, and yeah, surprisingly, TNC. Yun nga, talaga this season, iba sila.
Yeah. Okay. We have a huge focus on TNC here. Pero okay, Renmark, TNC versus Echo. Sasakay ka ba sa Echo Express? This is one huge question here.
Well, For back then, when this series, or like for the
Yeah.
next round? Oh, back then.
Yeah.
Back then, all I could think was this is gonna go to game 3. After game number 1, where TNC went full physical damage, no magic, I was like, what's going on, TNC? Like, what's up, man?
Why
this
naman
is
like that?
weird. Why naman like that? Parang medyo weird nito. And yun nga, nahirapan sila. Carl TZ actually played Benedetta. It was the first Benedetta game. This was week 2, day 2. And then, suddenly, in the next game, TNC was like, sige, ayusin nga namin, adjust namin onte. And then, bam, here comes Echo, suddenly dominating. And it was, in this game number 2, it was what I mentioned earlier. Knowing how to shut down, knowing how to recover from losing an objective, to follow up with kills so that your team aren't going to be able to do anything, or getting more kills after objectives. It was just, here's the TNC we know. Then game 3, it could have been close, but then Kurt TZ on the Veil and then Yawi on the Cho had other plans. Ito yung, first airbender. We haven't called him the airbender yet here, pero Vale suddenly came back because of Kurt TZ and his performance in that game number 3 alongside Yawi's Cho.
All right. Yeah, definitely. So this was the first time na parang nakita tayo ng clash of the mega powers in season 9. And it's no doubt that TNC deserves this. They earned that number 2 slot in the midterms. At your service, my name is Leo. Thank you for watching this recall segment. If you want to see more, click like and subscribe to Covenry.